So let's begin our practice. Let's set up the hands together right in front of the heart, in front of the chest, Anjali Mudra. And let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes, drop the hands down, and let's begin practice. Inhale, raise the arms up, join hands together, look at your thumb, extend the elbows, and as we exhale, try to keep the spine strong and long. Come all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, head down, back to Uttanasana. And as we inhale, we float the arms all the way back up, hands together, gaze at the thumbs, Samastitihi. Let's repeat, arms up, inhaling. Keep the spine long, exhale, come all the way down, head down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. And from here, as we exhale, we're gonna press the hands down to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. So root those fingertips down to the floor and press the floor down and forward as you lift the tailbone up. Okay. You can bring the heels down if flexibility allows, otherwise keep the heels up. Even you can keep bending the knees so you can keep the spine straight. Gazing at the belly, keep the neck relaxed. And let's take one more breath. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're gonna drop the knees down to the floor and step into table position. And we're gonna start moving up the spine. Inhale, drop the shoulder blades, curve the back and look all the way up. Exhale, draw the belly in. Inhaling up. Exhale, belly in. Inhaling once again. Expand the front of the body. Keep those shoulder blades hugging the spine. Exhale, curve your back. Bring the belly towards the spine. Two more. Inhaling. Exhale. And the last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral and stay with the right hand where you have it, and then extend the left leg back. Keep it right in line with the right heel, and then start opening the left hip up. Okay? And then inhale, take the arm up, connect the shoulder blades together, and if possible, look at your thumb. Keep pressing the right hand on the floor and bringing the fingertips up on the left hand. Let's take two more long deep breaths. And the last one. As you exhale, you're gonna look back to center and you're gonna take your hand on the hip and we're gonna flex the left foot and take the left leg up. Keep kicking the heel back so we can keep the leg strong. And we keep lifting the leg so it stays right in line with the hip. Let's take one last breath here. And as we exhale, we take the hand down, we come back to table pose and we switch the side. Let's take the right foot flat on the floor, pressing the outer edge of the back foot. Let's lift the hip up, roll the shoulder blades together. Create an external rotation of the left shoulder, take the arm up, and gaze at your thumb on the right hand, inhaling. And exhale. Spread that collarbone area. Expand from the center of the chest, reaching to the fingertips on both hands. Let's take one last breath here. Then look back to center. Take your right hand into your hip. Stay on your left leg and take the right leg up. Flex the foot and hold it here, inhaling. 2 more breaths. And the last one. Exhale, the right hand goes down to the floor, knee to the floor, and we're gonna step back into downward facing dog. So we're curling the toes under and we're stepping back. Pull those hips back, extend the spine. Dropping the head down, dropping the chest down without pushing too much on your shoulders. And now from here, let's keep the left foot down to the floor and inhale. Take the right leg up and back. Try to keep the hips in the same line and keep kicking that leg all the way back. Keep the back leg strong, pointing the toes. Try for the torso, the chest to stay in one single line. And as we exhale, we're gonna step with the right foot right between the hands. We're dropping the back knee down to the floor, releasing the back toes. And we're coming up into low lunge, arms up, inhaling. Feel the pelvic floor heavy down to the floor as you reach up with the fingertips. Extend the front of the body. One last breath, extend the elbows. And then as we exhale, we're gonna take the hands down to the floor. Let's curl the back toes under. Keep the left hand right next to the right foot and start turning all the way to the right. Take the right arm up, inhale. Exhaling to the twist. Keep pressing the ball of the back foot. The front knee is coming forward, the back heel is going back, and twist. One last breath. Exhale, the hand goes down and step back into down dog. Let's do second side. The right leg stays where it is, and inhale, we take that left leg up and back. The belly towards the spine, the chest down, elbows straight. Exhale, step with the left foot forward. The back knee down to the floor, release the back toes, arms up, inhale. Keep extending those arms, lifting up that chest. Then as we exhale, we take the hands down and we twist. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee and keep pressing the ball of the back foot down to the floor as you twist from the base of the spine. Inhale. Last breath. Exhale, the hand goes down and we step back into downward facing dog. Let's take a long deep breath here, deep inhaling. And then let's start walking the feet all the way between the hands. Slowly find your way to the front of the mat. When we're here, inhale, extend the spine, look up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, mountain pose. And let's do Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, step with the feet back. Come into plank position. You can use your knees into the floor. Bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes, up dog. Exhale, roll the toes, down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, 1. 2. And the last one. Now bend the knees, gaze up to the front. Let's step with the right foot forward, followed by your left. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, the arms come up. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, Samastiti. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, look up. This time you can jump or walk your feet back. Come into plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, rolling to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So keep the front of the legs strong, lifting the kneecaps, engaging the quadriceps. The belly is going up towards the sky. The heels are moving down. And allow your toes to participate on the posture. So expand and open up the toes and ground the toes as much as you can. Good. Bend your knees. Gaze up to the front. Step with the left foot between the hands, followed by the right foot. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Now Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up into Utkatasana chair pose. Join the hands together, look at your thumb. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Inhale, looking up again. Exhale, you can walk or lightly jump all the way. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now from here, let's step with the right foot forward, the back heel grounded into the floor, toes in on the back foot. Come into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down. Back to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, thighs away from the floor. Press with the hands down. Lift up the chest. Exhale, down dog. And second side, left foot comes forward. Inhale. Exhale. Back to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's rest here. Inhaling. Two. And the last one. Bend your knees, gaze up to the front, and see if you can lightly jump or walk your feet right between the hands. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. We repeat one last time. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump or walk, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step with the right foot between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands down. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing deeply, inhaling. Last breath. Now go ahead and bend your knees, gaze up to the front. Actually rooting the fingertips down to the floor and inhale. Walk or jump back. Extend the spine, look up. Exhale, rest. Inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana. Samastiti. From here, let's separate the feet a little, just hip distance apart. And let's come all the way down. Resting the head down, turn your hands behind you. Interlock the fingers and drop the head down as you bring the arms forward and hold it here. As you're breathing in and out, try to expand a little bit more on the spine. Inhaling. Two more long deep breaths. The hands move forward towards the floor, the head down. We're extending the back of the legs without pushing too much on the back of the knees. You can keep the knees at even micro bend if that helps you a little bit more. Let's take one last breath here. Then, come with the hands down towards the hips. Release your fingertips down to the floor or to your legs. Inhale, extend the spine again. Exhale, step only with the left foot back. Bring it as far as you can all the way back. And keep the back foot parallel or even toes in on the back foot. Let's bend the front knee and inhale. Come up into warrior pose 2. Arms to the side. Gaze to the second finger in the front hand. Keep bringing the hips down and keep the back leg strong. Internal rotation on the back leg. And from here, take the left hand back, open up the right palm. Inhale, come all the way into reverse warrior. Keep reaching back, extending up the side of the body. And as we exhale, we're gonna take the hand down to the floor on the outside of the front foot, and we're gonna take the left arm forward into Paschimottanasana. Keep reaching with the fingertip. If the neck doesn't bother you, keep looking at the palm of the hand. Let's stay here, one last breath. Exhale, the hand goes down, turn the hips down. And option to go right straight into downward facing dog, or we add a vinyasa, step in plank position, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take a long, deep breath. And from here, we're gonna move to the second side. The left foot comes forward, the back heel is down. We bend the front knee, right in line with the heel, arms up, warrior 2. Inhaling. Now let's move into reverse warrior. The right hand goes down, open up the left palm, and swing, inhaling the arm back. And then as we exhale, we take the hand down on the floor, Paschimottanasana, right fingertips coming forward, gaze at the palm of the hand. And we keep bringing that hip down, and we keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot, lifting the inner arch. One last breath. Then as we exhale, the hand comes back down to the floor, turn the hips and step back into your down dog. And let's take a rest here for a moment. And when I say here, take a rest, you can also go to child pose if you feel this is too much right now. If you're in down dog, try to bring the heels down and the tailbone up, spread the sit bones. And now from here, we're gonna move into Trikonasana. Step with the right foot forward, drop the back heel down to the floor, extend the front knee. Keep your right hand right next to the foot or in your leg, and inhale. Take the left arm up. Expand from the center of the chest to the fingertips, both directions. Keep extending the spine. Keep pressing the feet down and away from each other. The legs are strong. And we're taking here one last breath. And then for here, we're moving into Ardha Chandrasana. Take the left hand right into the hip, look down for balance. Bend the right knee and move the fingertips forward. If you happen to have a block around you and you need a block, this would be a good moment to put the block under your hand. And then inhale. Let's start by lifting the left leg up. Hold that leg strong. Start turning the right, opening to the left hip, rolling the chest up. And then finally, if you find a balance, the left arm comes up and you're gazing at your thumb. Oops. Sometimes the balance is not that great. We all have our days. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And as we exhale, we take the hand down, we step with the feet back. Option here to move straight into downward facing dog, or we do a Vinyasa, come to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now we're stepping into the second side. Left foot comes forward, back heel down, and we're rolling to Trikonasana Pose. So the chest is always trying to be in line with the hip. Let's avoid the tendency of the chest coming forward. We bring the pelvic floor forward and the chest back. Keep the legs strong, pushing the feet away from each other. Make sure you're not locking the knees. And from here, we look down for balance. We take the right hand to the hip, we bend the front knee, and we're gonna step into Ardha Chandrasana. Opposite side. Inhaling. And exhaling. When you're doing Ardha Chandrasana, pay special attention to the front foot. Make sure you're not bringing the toes in on the foot. You're keeping that foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Let's take one breath. And then exhale. We're coming back down. We turn the hips and we step back into your downward facing dog. Or if we need to rest, we go right into child pose. Let's stay here for one more breath. Good. We're gonna move into Malasana. You can walk the feet, or if you feel adventurous today, you can jump your feet right into Malasana, coming up, hands right in prayer, bringing the tailbone down, extending up the spine. with the armpits, you're pulling the knees back. When you do that, you might feel that you're actually allowing the tailbone to come down and the spine to be a little bit more straight. Okay, hold the position there. I'm just gonna change the angle to explain something. Okay, we're gonna hold it here in Malasana, and if this is enough for you, and remember, you're always welcome to sit on a block, but if this is enough for you, you're gonna stay here. If you wanna move forward, we're gonna bind today. So, variation number 1, you take the right hand to the side. The fingertips are grounded, and you can just work on extending the left arm up. Variation number 2, you internally rotate that right shoulder, and you bind your hands behind you, and you twist to the left. Let's take one more breath here. Okay, remember you can stay in Malasana, otherwise release. Let's switch to the next side. So extend the left fingertips to the side, extend the right arm up, and then bind your hands behind you. And lift up the chest as much as you can. Keep external rotation on the right shoulder and keep lifting up. One more breath here. And then we turn the head, we release the pose. Okay, we go back to the Malasana, and I'm gonna change the angle back so you can see me here. We're gonna bring the feet closer together, and probably by now you know what is coming next. We're gonna move into Bakasana. If you're new to your Bakasana, you can just do Bakasana prep, which is you're gonna move the knees right behind your armpits. The arms are in L shape, the middle finger right in line with the elbow, in line with the shoulder, and you can stay here and play a little bit coming forward, lifting one foot, coming forward, lifting the opposite foot. If you know your full Bakasana, you're gonna lift the hips, come forward, root the fingertips and lift up the foot. And hold it here. Keep looking at the mat so you don't roll all the way forward. And now from here, you can stay here. You can release the pose, just going back to Malasana, or you can jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold it here for a moment. Okay, and then we're gonna jump or walk into seated position. Bend your knees, gaze up to the front, cross the legs, and sit down forward. Take the legs up to the front as we walk the sit bones back. Hopefully the body's warm by now. So inhale, we'll lift the arms up. Exhale, we're coming forward. Okay, and we're gonna do Pashimottanasana. Variation number 1, grab the big toes, grab the side of the feet, or interlock the fingers behind the feet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come all the way down. You can stay here, work on lengthening the spine. It's always good to walk the sit bones back. Okay, and the tendency is gonna be, as you can see, because I have that tendency, to curve the spine at the end. Naturally, the spine is gonna curve a little bit, depending on the flexibility of the people. But we're gonna try to keep extending that curving by reaching the heart towards the heel. Then inhale, we're gonna extend the spine, look up. Exhale, release the pose, and let's do modified Pashimottanasana. Bend your knees, take your hands behind you. You can open up the fingers a little bit, or just fingers pointing to the front. Press the feet and head down, hips up. And keep pressing the whole foot down to the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Come to the front again, the back straight. Take the arms forward, shoulder blades connected. You can stay here. We're gonna move into boat pose. This variation is good. You can take the legs up with your knees bent, or you can take the legs all the way up into full Navasana. Inhale. 2, 3, almost there. 4, last breath. 5. We bend the knees. Let's cross the legs forward. Okay, the knees towards the chest. Take your hands right in front, shoulder blades back, and then take your hands into the floor. Step back into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I think this was the last Vinyasa. I know this class was a little bit more demanding when it came to the Vinyasas. Sometimes it's nice to warm up the body, and it really helps create some strength in the upper body, in the core too. We're gonna move into Virabhadrasana. So bend the right knee and bring the heel as close as you can to your sit bone. If you need to sit on a block, sit on a block. Bend the left leg. Option number 1, the heels stay right into the line with the inner groin, and from here we twist. If you want to get the full position, we're gonna bring the heel all the way on top of the hip, of the right hip. The knee hopefully rests down into the floor. If your knee is up, maybe you're not ready for the pose. So the knee should be down, and then we rotate, and maybe we grab that left foot and we take the right hand right in front of the knee and we twist. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale. Keep elongating that spine and try for that when you twist, make it maybe going a little bit deeper into the pose. Last breath. Exhale. We're coming back to center. We're releasing the legs. Legs up to the front again. And we're switching the second side. Bending the left knee. Okay, and find your variation, whether it's heel to the inner groin, and we twist from here, but keep lengthening the spine. Or if flexibility allows, and you're not pushing it on the knee, the heel goes on top of the hip, we start turning, and if possible, we grab the foot as we twist. Inhale. Okay, let's stay here one more breath. Exhale, we're turning back to center and we're releasing the pose. We're gonna try one more Pashimottanasana. So extend the legs right in front of you. Walk the sit bones back. Go ahead and extend the arms into Dandasana. And as we exhale, we're coming back down. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulder blades back. Keep walking if you need to, the tailbone back. And then maybe right in here, inhale, we're gonna extend the spine. Exhale, we're coming down. Let's try it one more time. Inhale, we're extending the spine. Exhale, we're coming back down. Now inhale, extend the spine again. Exhale, release. We're gonna bend the knees, step with the feet into the mat, and with the hands take the back of the legs and move slowly down into the floor. Okay, and we're gonna do one round of bridge pose. Take your hands right next to the hips with the palms down. Then press and lift the hips up. Join the shoulder blades together, and with the interlock your hands and press the hands down as we lift the hips up into full bridge pose. Inhaling. Exhale. Try not to open up those knees, and especially keep grounding the inside of the feet into the floor. Use the strength of your hamstrings to push yourself up. And as we exhale, we release the hands and we're coming back down. And we do the contra posture. Knees go down into your chest, hug your knees, and maybe even bring the forehead towards the knees. Then release the pose, okay? And from here, we're gonna first extend the legs all the way down. We're gonna get ready for shoulder standing. If shoulder standing is not for you, or it's not for you today, you can just keep the legs up and wait for us, and you join us in supported fish in Matsyasana. Otherwise, if you feel comfortable doing shoulder standing, you're gonna follow me. So you can, the way to start is like easy to start. You can bend your knees and bring the legs back, maybe into pull-up position. From here, try to bring the shoulder blades down into like connecting the shoulder blades, elbows in. When the elbows are in as much as we can, we're gonna place the hands on the kidney area on the lower back, and we're gonna lift the legs up. And we're gonna hold it here. Keep rolling the shoulders in, creating a space on your neck. Maybe the chin is gonna move towards the chest. Try to keep the space between the chin and the chest, and keep lifting those legs up. Legs extended. One more breath here. You can keep it for a longer time if you feel comfortable. We're gonna slowly release into Halasana. Just one thing, when you're doing shoulder standing, you can always fold up a mat or a blanket and put it right in line with the shoulders, so you create more space on the neck. If this is a posture that you find that like very difficult and challenging for your neck, this is not a posture you will do if you have issues on your neck area, on the upper spine. Otherwise, this is extremely beneficial for the body, this kind of inversion. So slowly we're gonna move into Halasana. We're gonna take the feet in front, and we're gonna interlock the fingers and press with the hands down to the floor. Keep breathing here. Maybe the feet will reach the floor, maybe they won't. If they are not reaching the floor, you can keep holding your hip area. But if they do, you can interlock the fingers and press the hands down. Okay. Then slowly release the hands, hands flat on the floor, and vertebra by vertebra. We move all the way. The spine goes back down to the floor. Once the spine is on the floor, we're gonna extend the legs, and we're coming into the elbows. Belly up, curve the spine, and let's get to supported fish, Chandrasana. We hold it here. If you are only lifting your legs, you can join us at this moment. Inhale. Keep breathing here, sticking the chest up. One last breath. And then from here, we release the spine back down to the floor. Okay, we're gonna come with the right leg up. And in here, we're gonna grab hopefully, the outer edge of the right knee, of the right foot. And we're gonna bend the knee, but the knee is gonna move towards the floor, right on the side of the chest. And with the left hand, we're gonna pull the left thigh down. If this is too much, you can always stay here. Otherwise, we keep, with the right hand, we keep pulling that right knee down. With the left hand, the left thigh down. Let's stay here, one more breath. Then release the pose and switch. Left leg comes up, grab the outer edge of the left foot, and with the right hand, right thigh, we push the right thigh. Keep bringing your chin in, down into the floor. And then we're gonna hold it there, and we're gonna do both legs into baby in the cradle pose. Keep breathing, inhaling. Maybe even rock to the sides. Massage your spine a little. Last breath here. And then we're slowly gonna release the pose. And we're gonna enter Shavasana. So find a comfortable position to enter Shavasana. Okay, prepare yourself for this resting moment. Separate the legs a little bit so just the skin is not touching. Lift up the shoulders and walk them away from the ears, and take your hands right to the side. Let's close the eyes. And let's enjoy this moment. gonna start slowly releasing the pose. First, let's begin by bringing the arms back above the head, stretching the arms all the way back so you reach forward with your feet, extending all along the body. And then go ahead and bend your knees and roll to either side, left or right, whatever feels good right now. Stay here for a moment. Breathing deeply, breathing slowly. And then slowly, we're gonna find our way up, coming to a seated position. Cross the legs. Moving into Sukhasana, join the hands together right in front of the heart. And we finish the practice today, the asana, the physical practice, but we can continue practicing yoga through the day. The real challenge begins off the mat. Let's watch our words, our thoughts, the way, our actions, the way we behave towards others, towards every living creature. Let's just try to be present in everything we say, and let's be present every time we listen. Let's try to act with kindness and compassion and generosity in everything we do, with truthfulness. Let's try to find moderation in everything we do, in our work, in what we do to our bodies, what we do to our mind. Let's try and find spaces where we honor the sacredness of life as well. Namaste everyone, thank you so much.